What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. I appreciate everybody tuning in. If you want to hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Now, it's been a minute since I made a stock portfolio update. This ain't really necessarily a portfolio update. It's just a stock update, stock market update, my opinion on how the market's going to be moving. Over these next couple weeks. I actually think y'all know right now we on a 90-day tariff pause. Donald Trump put the tariffs on a pause for 90 days, and the 90 days is over August 1st, I believe, unless something else changes. So let's just look, man. The market over the last 3 months, man, my portfolio alone, this is including crypto and stocks, is up 17% alone. You know what I'm saying? Just my portfolio in the last 3 months. Now, and so that goes to show how well the market's been performing. Now let's just back up year to date. At a point in time, we was actually negative and down 10% year to date. The market had crashed. So let's just back up. So this is my portfolio, right? I got back into the market back in September. Yeah, back in September. I knew once Donald Trump I knew that the election was coming up and Donald Trump was running. I pretty much figured Donald Trump was gonna win. You know what I'm saying? And so I figured that the market was gonna go up when Donald Trump won the election, and that's exactly what the market did. I kind of timed it perfectly. It's just strategic. It's just being strategic, man. I seen it as an opportunity to get into the market, because I was out of the market for a good minute, and I was looking to get back into it. And so, okay, Donald Trump gonna get elected sometime by the end of this year. I think it was November, the election and all that, was it October? I don't know, but I got back into the market September, because I seen all this stuff coming, right? So, market goes up after Donald Trump gets elected. I kind of seen that coming. After that, I didn't know what the market was going to do, until he started talking about these tariffs and stuff. So once the tariffs came, you see, we was good up until January. And then he started making changes. February 1st come, the market instantly starts, it hits an instant downtrend. And y'all gotta be looking for things like this, bro, because a day like February 1st, bro, and the whole entire market crashes, that's something strategic that's out of our control, bro. You know, did he announce on exactly on February 1st? I'm not sure. Maybe y'all can go back and look. I'm not doing all that. The tariffs and what he's going to do, I don't know if he announced them exactly on that day or not. But February 1st, the market crashed all the way till the bottom was April 9th. Let's see. Yeah, April 9th, April 8th, right around my birthday. My birthday was April 7th. So, whole time I'm dollar cost averaging into the market. Tariffs is happening. The market crashed. Everybody was panicking. Oh, the market crashed. This was a pretty good crash, bro. But my portfolio goes to show you. Y'all see the growth that we've had out of the crash. That was a panicking crash that people really panicked and sold and lost a lot of money because they sold for no reason, bro. If you are in this for the long term, bro, there's no need to sell when a market crashes. When Donald Trump announces tariffs, bro, that's not gonna end the fucking world, bro. Let me quit cussing. That's not gonna end the world, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna make the market react. The market's gonna crash when tariffs go up to 25, 50% or whatever he's talking about. Yeah, it's gonna crash. That's another opportunity to buy and to keep holding, and to if you've been buying these stocks at a certain price, right, before the market crashed, and you was believing in it then, why wouldn't you believe in it now, since every stock is crashed? The news about the tariffs made every stock in the market crash. The entire market crashed. Why would you sell off your positions, bro? It's gonna bounce back eventually. That's what this is designed to do. Goes up and down, man. You know, but you can definitely screw yourself over, bro. Buying too high. You know, you can never buy too low. You know, I mean, yeah, you can never buy too low. You know. Some things don't go. You can always buy it too high though, because some things don't go back up. You know what I'm saying? But look, so I think I'm not exactly sure when he announced the 90-day pause, but what is it? It's July. August 1st would be, is when the 90-day pause is up. So let's just see, January, February, March, April. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. So July, August, or July, June, that'd be May. May would be the 3 months. So what? Let's see, May 1st. May 1st would be the 3 months. And since May 1st, that was kind of we kind of recovered out the dip. I mean, not really though. Let's see, go back May 1st. Yeah, we was just now starting to recover out the dip, and then we got that good news. Let's just say that's whenever the news came out was May 1st. I don't know exactly when, but let's just say it was probably before then, sometime in April. The market turned around, and we see all these gains. The market is back on track, and it's doing better than ever. The market does not stop growing, man. It just doesn't, bro. It just doesn't, man. This is why you want to dollar cost average, man. So let's actually scroll down and look at some of my holdings, man. Y'all see I'm up on crypto, Ethereum 33%, Bitcoin 22%, Doge I'm down 11%. Crypto is very, very small. That's probably like less than 5% of my portfolio value. Yeah. Okay, for my stocks, I got VOO. I'm up 8%. I'm kind of switching more to like to a lot more ETFs. I don't really want my money tied up into too many individual stocks. I'd rather just throw it into some ETFs. After that, I got SCHD. I'm only up 0.7% currently. After that, I got gold, IAU. That's I believe Invesco. No, it's not Invesco, is it? iShares. It's iShares. Gold iShares is what this is. Yeah, iShares Gold Trust. It's a ETF trust, whatever you want to call it. Their holdings is 100% gold. So this tracks the stock. I can't speak. This tracks the spot price of gold. So whatever gold is trading for, this is the current price. This tracks the price of it. So this chart moves with whatever the price of gold is. So just because it's $62, that doesn't mean gold is $62 an ounce. It's still whatever it is an ounce. But this is moving. The $62 is moving with whatever is equivalent. But y'all see, this is something that I recently found interest in or diversified in, was gold. Put some gold into my portfolio. Now, you don't have to actually buy physical gold, because whenever you buy physical gold, it comes with with basically a tax on it. You got to pay the premium on it, and the premium is always like $100. You know what I'm saying? The premiums, in the less gold you buy, like the less quantity, the further you go down from an ounce, the more premium you're gonna pay. So you're not really getting your true. All your money isn't. You're losing some money on it. Whenever you buy it on a trust or an ETF or whatever that tracks the spot price, 100% of your money is going towards it. You don't have to worry about, premiums. You don't have to worry about actually holding and protecting all this gold. You know what I'm saying? So there's just pros and cons with physical and digital gold, in a sense, is what you could call it. But I want to be diversified, man, because y'all see the growth on gold just over the last year. I mean, year to date is up 25%. So while the market's been crashing, gold was going up. So that's something you also got to look at. Like when the market crashes, gold, silver, that shit is gonna go up because the dollar is being devalued in a sense. Whenever they print more money, the price of gold is gonna go up. So that's why it's good to be diversified, bro. So after that, I have real estate, more diversification. So let's look. My top 5 holdings. Well, that's my top 4. I've got the total stock market. SCHD is a dividend equity ETF. So this is like a for dividends. So it's tracking some of the best companies in the market, and it pays, and it's a dividend focused ETF, so it pays you dividends. After that though, I've got realty income, more diversification. So my top 5, I really want like ETFs, you know what I'm saying, and to be diversified. So I want gold up in there, I want real estate up in there, and I want the market up in there. And what O is realty income is real estate. Now real estate market, is its own market in its own. Realty income is a real estate investment trust. So basically they'll take your money invested into their properties and then pay you dividends. They pay like a high, I think realty income is paying like 5% dividend yield right now. So, that's pretty good. And they're a good company. They've been around. This is what they call the monthly. Do your research. Everybody loves realty income for the most part, bro. You won't really find too much negative to say about them. Now, as far as growth, you're not really going to see a whole lot of growth, as you would like in VOO or even gold, because this is real estate, and it's a REIT. They're gonna pay. You're gonna see most of your gains or whatever in the dividend. You're getting 5%. That's great. So I got them in my top 5. Waste management. We're only gonna go over the top 5. For real. I'll show y'all the rest though. What I've got in here. I've got waste management, which is my number 5 right now, which is I'm gonna replace that with QQQ real soon in NASDAQ. Now NASDAQ, this is not the actual NASDAQ tracker. I think this is the company, because what it says is it's the company. It's not the actual NASDAQ. I'm not sure. They pay a little dividend though, and it's been performing well for me. Let's see how much I'm up on NASDAQ. 10%, so it took me a little. I started buying NASDAQ and QQQ while the market was crashing, so now I'm up, but I got Google in there, got Main Street Capital, which is one of my favorite dividend companies, bro. I'm kind of pushing them to the bottom though, but I love them. I'm gonna keep buying them, bro. They have never done me wrong, bro. I've been buying Main Street probably ever since I've started investing, for like the last 3 years, bro. 4 years. It's been a minute since I've been an investor. I've always went back and bought Main Street, bro. It's a BDC, a business development company. So they loan out money to middle market cap companies, right? And over the pandemic, they really done good. Just look at the growth. You can't even tell where the pandemic happened. Well, we got to back up a little bit. There we go. Now you can see the pandemic, the dip. But you see the recovery that they've had. They loaned out all that money or whatever. The market, the government, everything, everybody, businesses wise, done what they done. But Main Street done what they done, and they done good, and then they, on top of that, they pay like 2 dividends a month sometimes, bro. Like their dividend is crazy. Like the stock is growing, like, and I've tuned into a couple of their earnings calls or whatever, to where how you, whenever you're a holder, you can tune in and you can vote on stuff. I've tuned in a couple times. They want to pay their shareholders. They're not cutting their dividend. They want to keep growing their dividend. I love Main Street Capital, bro. This is my favorite dividend company, bro. The only reason why I would not put everything into them, the only reason why I don't, is because it's a BDC and it's just not smart. to just throw everything into them. But man, I so would, bro. They pay two dividends a month, bro, and they don't cut it. You bro, they pay two different dividends a month. Not every single month, but it's like every other month, bro. And they've been doing that for a minute now. You know, I love Main Street, bro. I love Main Street. I love Main Street more than realty, but I gotta have real estate up in that top five, bro. Just to be safe, man. You know what I'm saying? But what else I got up in here? I got Tesla. Tesla was one of them ones that was really performing great for me, bro. And I could have sold it. I was up like 60%, 70%, just like I am up 75% right now on Roblox. I need to cash out knowing that the market finna crash after this 90-day pause, bro. That's the whole point of this video. I ain't really been saying that, but the market is gonna crash after this 90-day pause is over, bro. Be prepared. I'm telling y'all, man. But Tesla was one of those ones that was doing great for me. Then the market crashed and whatnot. They're really getting affected by these tariffs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So Tesla's really getting affected by by what Donald Trump and all that, by the market and government right now. Google was also being really affected, and so is Apple. Apple's still affected, because a lot of their stuff is really overseas, so Apple is getting, and nobody wants to buy iPhones no more. iPhone is like dying down because they're not giving us nothing new, man. But yeah, after that I got silver. I just started buying the iShares Silver Trust. 100% silver, tracks the market, and this is actually the closest to the actual price of silver. That's not the actual price, but it's 30 something. It's close, and y'all see silver's been doing good. It's up even more than gold right now. Currently, it's up 28% year to date. But silver, I don't know. It's approaching this kind of like all-time highs for the most part. So, I'm just going to continue to average. I'm not going to go too crazy on silver like I would gold. I'm going to put way more into gold than silver, but I'm going to have silver there as well. I like silver. Ain't nothing wrong with silver. Then I got UPS. I don't even buy UPS. I just bought I got like $10 of UPS, bro. Because, one day, hell, that shit might go back up. Y'all see the loss that they've been taking over these last 5 years, bro. That's so I just bought a little bit of them, holding it. I ain't even buying it consistently week after week. Everything else I am, though. Everything else y'all see here, I'm averaging in. And y'all see my portfolio growth, man. That's the key, man, to dollar cost average. Don't worry about time in the market. All that shit's gambling, bro. You're not going to be a full-time fucking trader, bro. Give it up. It's not going to happen, bro. Keep your money, preserve it, save it, protect it. Invest it. That's what this is. It's investing, bro. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see I'm up year to date. Just saying 10%. Yeah, I'm up 10% year to date. Let's see what VOO. I know I'm beating VOO. VOO is only up 5%. And that's why you want to be diversified. This is the S&P 500 tracker. There's multiple, they're all going to be around the same though, 5.6%. Cuz that's what the market is doing. My portfolio is beating. Ooh, I'm exposing myself. But the market, my portfolio was beating the market, bro. And this portfolio is really light, it's really a lightweight portfolio. I'm just trying to grow it slowly. I don't even want to throw a whole bunch of money in it at once because I know how the market is, and I know about dollar cost averaging. So that's really my strategy, is to dollar cost average. I'll do it slowly. And one thing y'all want to do, bro, don't put all y'all money into the market, bro. Keep you a cash reserve, bro. You need to have, depending on, how much you have all together, you need to have a good amount in cash reserves in a high yield savings account, something that you got access to quick. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not a high yield and it's in your go-to bank, you know what I'm saying? Put it in there, keep it. You know what I'm saying? And even if it's making fucking 0.3%, you need something in cash, bro. Because when emergencies happen, you don't want to pull from your investments, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was in that position before. You know what I'm saying? I had everything in investments, and um you know, I had to pull from them. I didn't have no cash reserves. I either had to use a credit card or pull from the market. And pulling from the market is not something that I'm interested in doing, man. I'm gonna continue to grow my cash reserve and my portfolio. You know, so yeah, that's gonna be the this video right here. Go ahead, wrap this video up, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video, man. If y'all want more videos like this, man, hit that like button, you know what I'm saying, and comment, man. Let me know y'all want more videos like this, because I like making videos like this. I like chopping game, giving game, you know what I'm saying, because we can all eat out here, bro. You just got to stay disciplined and put the work in and grind, you know what I'm saying. It doesn't happen overnight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit, my portfolio was crashing, man. You know, at a point in time, I was down 10%. Now I'm up 10%. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna, the market finna crash again. I'm gonna be down another 10%. But I'm gonna continue to buy the dip. If I drop and I get back negative and I'm red, I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be happy, bro. Because not only am I still making dividends, I'm buying cheaper shares. I know I'm not selling for a long time, bro. 20 years from now, I'm going to be happy. And that's the goal. That's the mindset you got to have, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, y'all let me know what y'all think the market going to do after this 90-day tariff pause, man, come August 1st. I think it's going to crash. I think it's going to crash, man, you know, but it's just a buying opportunity, man, so get ready to buy. You know, I'm going to get ready to buy. I might deploy some more money into the market. That's my game plan, man. You know, I'm trying to get these shares up. I'm trying to get these shares up. Oh, God, I'm trying to get these shares up. Hey, man, y'all let me know what y'all think. Get at y'all on the next one. And I'm gone. TYP the name.